Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Oh, the OK Savings Bank BRION draft.
Yes.
Could not be more summed up than like there's not much else to say except it's circles. Yeah. Doive.
All right, let's see whether they can do anything meaningful here to Clear. Good stun is going to come forward, and Clear is just looking for a solo. It's not going to happen. Morgan still had to flash, but that is going to be first blood going over to the Jax jungle. High value here for Bro.
Will
The game isn't
the game.
decided.
Yeah, it just means the game will get more interesting because FearX will actually be confident enough to fight early. Whereas for Bro, you know, you can give this first
Taken away. Very sad stuff here, and he's actually going to wrap around. Look for a little bit of an ulti here. Does manage to find it as closer. Gets the flick back onto Poolbay. Willa happily tanks up about 4 turret shots and is able to take down the Orianna. Great punishment there.
Yeah, you don't have ult, so I'm going on you. That was a really good call that Clear is back. Maybe he gets his chance. Nope, TP. Down here, maybe something?
Yeah, Effort just going to get headbutted. And FearX just wanting to clear out the vision where they can. Crash down from Effort isn't exactly fantastic as he gets knocked up. Magnet Storm comes on through and they are just going to kill the Rel. There he goes. Now there's a stun onto Envy as Execute with the Unbreakable Will is just very, very tanky.
Found out after subsequent nerfs that, in fact, yeah, she's still really strong at early skirmishes when she has her ultimate and 2v2s, 3v3s.
There's a cease and desist. In comes Closer as well as Effort just can't get on over. It's a decent shockwave, but I think Poolbay is still going to be dead. Closer locks down that kill as now Doive. He's the one that's going to take his turn to die, and Henna is going to lock that kill up. I think this game is heading towards certification, Wolf, and it's a bit of a worry.
Like, this is on Effort. Like, Envy is like, okay, we're done with that, and Effort's like, no, I got the angle. Yeah, you got the CC, but they have the Zeri, and Envy was so far away, they lost
quite some time. And it's been on the ban list, I think, against FearX in a lot of their games. Is now he's going to find the mid laner here for Bro, and Willer is so incredibly strong. Sundered Sky already completed, and Poolbay, he's running the wrong direction. Seismic Shove is going to miss, and Poolbay doing the walk strategy very, very well. But still, Vault Breaker is going to come through. And
he's flanking them!
He is definitely flanking them. And the minions! Minions going to be taken down here as Poolbay will tank up the turret, and there is a last Vault Breaker. Home goes Willer now, and he'll all of that money that he just made.
I don't think Willer spent... Okay, hold on. Doive?
Yeah, goes in, does find a counter-strike, as now Henna has ulted as well. Still, Execute with the Unbreakable Will is trying to tank up, but it's just not going to be enough to deal with. The 3 of them raining hell down upon him, and Henna not able to dissuade them from killing his cow.
Nope. Well, you know, I don't know.
Still, just going to throw down the Herald. And that should be this outer turret on the bottom side of the map taken down.
Both of these games, FearX have just gotten an advantage and just run it all over the map. And I mean that in a good way. They've just basically taken all of these critical positions. They've then put deep vision around this turret so they could set up for this play. And, I mean, there's just not much that Bro can do. A dive comp from behind just doesn't operate, unfortunately, but FearX are really just not playing this slow. They're playing it very aggressive.
Versus Henna, but around the inner turret here, and that is a very aggressive teleport. Clear just going to come on over, and he does now have his Sunfire Cape completed. This will be a large influx of money, and there it is. Inner turret taken down now. Effort looking for an opportunity, but he's headbutted away. And I think Execute might have a little bit of trouble here. Is still going to be able to flash to get to relative safety, and Clear is a huge brick wall to stand in front of Bro. Ulti here from Henna, who's looking to try and turn it. Has to respect the orb as they are standing on it for the moment. Envy still looking for an opportunity, and it is a dive comp, Wolf, but they're not using it like one. They're playing it like a front-to-back composition, and that's not really what you want to see.
I think they're so scared of the Closer teleport coming through and splitting them in half, they decide to back away, play it really slow, but it's Kai'Sa. It's Kai'Sa with the Shiv. You know, she's not going to be doing any poke damage, so a little bit unfortunate here for Bro. They can't make anything of the play. There was a nice attempted punish onto Execute, but he's got Hex Flash. TP coming through here for the Orianna.
Yeah. Poolbay coming back, does have his Flash and Shockwave available. His Effort taking a lot of damage. Cease and Desist actually invested onto him as he just goes up into the sky. It's a fantastic Shockwave. Can they find more, though, is the question, as Morgan diving on in. It's a double kill for Envy, but that is still the Vi locking down the Crocodile. And Clear is still up and available alongside Henna, who does do a fair bit of work. Still, Bro get control of this Dragon area, and first Cloud Drake will belong to them. Back-to-back Cloud Souls, by the way, everyone. Isn't it a beautiful day?
It is a very nice day outside. In fact, very few clouds, so I guess they're just all on the rift. Is a contest?
Not able to actually lock anything down here as Clear sets up the circle as he is wont to do. That's a big shutdown as the Vi goes down, and now Doive He's looking for even more. Henna trying to throw these burst fires out, and Clear is the one that does it. He stood there, and the circle took him down.
If they had gotten there a little bit faster and actually secured the dragon, this would have been a huge disaster for Bro. It's still a pretty big disaster. As it
Ward right here is getting a whole host of value. I just don't know whether Bro can actually make their way over here. Let's see whether they can utilize this dive composition to dive into the Baron pit, because that's what they're going to need to do. Is headbutt out. Fraud Doive is now in they go. Good shockwave is going to connect as Closer just flashing into the back of this pit. It is a catastrophe as Doive locks down the Baron. And now, FearX, can you actually punish them for stealing your stuff? As Effort able to limp his way out. Fantastic flash over from Morgan to execute that kill. And now Henna left in the pit, out to dry. And Morgan's going to chop him up. FearX, that was a throw.
That was a huge throw, a huge one. And in Henna, he can do so well in these extended fights if there's no CC to lock him down at the end of it, but there was there, and he still did a lot of work, and if he was on 3 or 4 items, maybe they actually end up winning that fight, but it was just super broken up. You didn't have any. FearX are super slow to respond to this. They only send Clear back, and Closer was already there, but like, yeah, you're going to lose an inhibitor, and then you're probably still not going to be able to secure this dragon. We were really praising the macro of FearX, and FearX, Wither got scuttled.
Yeah, and they also got a control ward on the red buff in the Bro jump.
One of those. It's very frustrating for FearX to know another one's coming. Envy?
Well, in goes Willer. Is going to have his ulti popped though, and they dive on top of Henna. Not able to finish him off though, as you can see now Closer finally making his way into the fight, but Willer is already dead. Bullbay taken down exceptionally low, but Henna is dead. The red buff is going to lock that one down. Killer Instinct from Envy, and he knows that this fight is pretty much done. It's a great flick though, as Closer still a fair bit of damage on him. Threads the volleys through. How did Fox actually make that one work?
Insane. There's just not enough long-term damage.
It goes down very, very low. They're not wanting to flip it. And Clear going to get in here and push Effort away. He wants to find that angle, but it's going to be so difficult. And now the charge up is going to come through. Not sure about the Crocodile as the main target, who does press that Dominus button, and he's still going to go down, so never you mind. If you all have the same idea, it is just going to work out. It's a double kill for Closer. Killer Instinct into the backline for Envy, though, and he's now going to have to try and fight it, but that seismic shove he was so scared of is going to kill him in the end. And FearX, yeah, they had a bit of a hiccup, but, you know, they just they win the glass of water and everything was fine.
I guess they win in the end, as, yeah, Willer maybe don't engage on the Crocodile, but he didn't really have any other option there. He wanted to get his way out, and it bought enough space for the Zeri. Henna ends up having a massive ultimate there and coming through, and Closer, big improvement this game around on the Talia in terms of what sort of impact he can make in team fights. Actually doing a ton of damage in the last one, and this time that final shove does Envy in. And they're going to push to end. No Baron, but they think they have the damage, and with only Effort here, I think they are correct in that assumption.
They absolutely are. They're just ignoring Effort entirely. Some casual pulverizers, some headbutts as well. It's pacifist mode, as now they're going to look to focus down this Nexus. They should be able to do so, as Closer is going to be on in there. That's a double kill. Make it a triple for Morgan, as the Lord grabs a few on his way out, but that is going to be exactly that, his way out.